that's the Death Princess right there, and she's awesome. You know, I'm loving the way she's coming out because when I first envisioned her, I sat down and thought, what would be the coolest magical power that a character might have? And she can read and control minds, which I think is pretty deadly if you're, you know, anybody. You can kind of take over the world if you can control minds. So that's her deal, and you basically the whole world's trying to stop her from taking over. So I think it's going to be a fun series. If you like Charismatic Magic, if you like magic, action, awesome comic books, you'll like this.
Very good. This is the cover for issue number 1 for when the book launches, and this is one of the alternate covers that C had just finished up. Both these covers actually just popped into my email last night, so it's really cool.
That's our Snow White
first two.
Magic.
Broken Pieces, Mark Roslin's book. Broken Pieces has been out for several months now. Issue number 3. We had a little hiccup in between because the artist who had started on Broken Pieces wasn't able to continue, so it took us a little bit to find a new artist to take over the book and then get him up to speed. But issue number 3 is all done. It just came out in the stores. Issue number 4 is almost done, so it'll get back on track with that. But Mark, want to give him a quick rundown on Broken Pieces?
Broken Pieces, it's a sci-fi story, but you don't have to be a big fan of sci-fi to truly appreciate it. At the core of the story is a love story about these two scientists who are given the opportunity to come up with a regenerative cure for humanity. And in doing so, they create this monster who basically runs amok through this dystopian type world in the United States, and this guy actually ends up being one of the scientists. He transports his mind into this monster's body. So he's a new body, old brain, and all he knows is he's got to fight to get back to his wife. So it's a great story. Issue 3 just came out this past Wednesday. There's 2 more issues to go. The new artist is Corey Smith. He's an amazing artist, and Beth Sotelo is doing the colors, and she's really making it pop. I think it's a great story, and if you guys love sci-fi, you'll love it. If you don't love sci-fi, I think you can still check it out and truly appreciate it.
Moving on for Broken Pieces, Mike Turner's Fathom. How could I forget that? Mike's Fathom, like I was saying earlier, we're currently in the middle of Fathom Volume 4. Alex, like I said, has honestly killed it on the pages, putting more detail and more stuff in, and it's even tough to imagine how he's been getting some of this stuff down on these pages. How do you do it, Alex?
How does he do it?
How do you do it?
I don't do it fast enough, that's for sure. Looks really good though.
Yeah, Alex has 3 issues left. Issue 6 is the most recent one. Mike did an alternate cover. Issue 7, 8, 9 finishes up Fathom Volume 4. And then, you know, I've spoken with them. Unless, you know, there's any objections, they'll just continue right into the next volume of Fathom, more than likely. Oh, here's Beth. Jumping off the cliff. Look at that, perfect form from Beth. That was on our trip, so here's an alternate cover from Mike DeValvo. Is it your first Fathom cover, right?
Oh yeah, the first one.
Yep.
That was unreal. I mean, I love Soul Fire, don't get me wrong. I first discovered Michael Turner through Fathom. So to do that cover was a total geek out moment. Like, you know, like, I think you guys didn't call and give me that cover because I would have just cried on the phone.
And you fought for the Dolphins too.
Yeah, I really wanted the Dolphins. I just want to give that homage to, you know, Mike used to do that a lot, and I did.
Here's issue number 9 cover, which Beth and Nora Peter haven't got to yet. Like I was saying, Alex and Beth, you guys have been doing an amazing job on this book. We're definitely looking forward to having you on the next volume. Moving on from Fat Buck, this was all covered. Did you recall this one a couple times?
I don't think that was the one I did after that.
Oh, okay.
That one was weird background.
Gotcha. Okay, well, this is an also covered issue number 9, one of the final ones that Beth colored. Short Volume 2, that's in the near future. We have some big announcements coming up to that, but Short Volume 2, we're really excited for. I'm really excited for. A lot of people keep asking about it, but I have a really cool story that me and Mike have developed, so that will be on the way shortly. Aspen, we worked with Valhalla Motion Pictures on quite a few projects. We finished up The Scourge with them. We started a new project called Dead Man's Run with them with Greg Pock and Tony Parker. Tony's been absolutely killing it as well on the pages. Here's cover issue number 1. Tony, how's been working on Dead Man's Run, buddy?
I'm loving it.
Tony's a journey to work with, anybody.
Don't blame him.
No, seriously. He's professional to the max. Printed pages. He gets you stuff before you even think about it. Yeah.
Actually, last night, everyone goes to the bar like after con. Last night at 7:05, I was in my hotel room working on pages. So I'm doing everything I can to help
You
you
are.
Well, there was a slight delay between issues on this one, but issue 3 is done, issue 4 is pretty much done, issue 5 is being worked on now, so the next several issues will be out in the very, very near future. Dead Man's Run here, a few of the alternate covers that you should be looking for that Tony did, cover for issue number 4. We do a book called with Wonderland as well called Haunted City. This book is currently on hold. The person who created this title, Mr. Chap Taylor, he's actually working on the screenplay for Haunted City because it got picked up, I believe, and they're making it into a feature. So Haunted City is something that we'll finish up the final 2 issues, but those will be probably later this year. Minefield, JT's book Minefield, which Volume 1 finished up a little while, about 2 years ago. Volume 2 hopefully will be on the way in the near future. Scourge, like I was saying, was a book we did with Valhalla. Volume 1 was finished with that. Delic, book myself and Vince work on. We have plans for Doug Volume 2. Zooniverse, one of Peter's new books, and Peter's not here to talk about it, but we are really excited for this book. This was the first promo piece that Peter did for it that we had in our free comic book day issue. This is going to be a complete labor of love and a complete labor of hate for all of us because we're going to have to be yelling at him every day to get this book done. But, I mean, it's just going to be amazing, and we're really excited for this to come out. Look for this probably early next year because Peter's finalizing all his designs and everything and then getting ready to start issue number 1. Let me go through some of this stuff for you quickly. We've been definitely trying to get more trades out. I know we have quite a few books now, a lot of different series that are in the works. So we're trying to get more trades out so people can get caught up. I know a lot of retailers say it's tough to get people to turn on to the next volume 4 or something if they don't have trades for 2 and 3. So we're definitely taking that into account, trying to get more trades out. We do have 2 new executive assistant trades coming out shortly, some new Soulfire trades coming out. So a lot more. This is the definitive edition, which just came out a few months back, which is all of Fathom, of course. I'm sorry, Soulfire Volume 1. So if you love Mike's stuff, definitely pick that up. As well, a lot of people which have been telling us we've been lacking on different products and different cool things and whatnot. So last month I went to Licensing Expo for the first time in Vegas, met a lot of really cool people. Got a bunch of cool licenses started. We were able to get a few things done for here. We debuted our first wave of Aspen skateboards, full skate decks that we debuted here. We picked 6 images that we really liked and turned them into skate decks. We also have Aspen bar keys now for bottle openers and whatnot. We'll have some apparel coming soon. Fortunately, I couldn't get anything done for the show, but we'll definitely have shirts and sweaters and a whole bunch of cool things. Here's some of the bar keys. We did a Mechanica set, 3 set of Mechanica ones, and a 3 set of Aspen bar keys for Fathom, Soulfire, and Kiani. So those are really cool. A lot of people are liking those. We also finally, which I'm happy to announce, is the Aspen necklace. A lot of people for years have been asking about that, and we actually, at one point, it was close to getting done, and it just fell apart and whatnot, but I do have a new company that's working on it. I was trying to get the prototype for here so we could actually take pre-orders from people, but they just couldn't get it done in time. The turnaround was just too long, but probably look for it up on our website about a month or so, and then you should have all the versions up by the fall. There'll be just a sterling version, there'll be a pure silver edition, and then we're going to do the entire necklace. So there'll be 3 versions, so we're excited about that because a lot of people have been asking. Mike did all the designs, which is really cool because it's obviously based off of all his stuff. Another really cool announcement that we have is these guys, they like to write. And aside from the comic books, JT's been writing some novels. This is actually the first novel that JT finished called The Lost Spark. We're currently in talks with a few book distributors right now to start a line of Aspen novels. Vince has 2 books as well that he's written, one that's pretty much done, another one that he's working on. So probably by end of this year, right for the holidays, is when we're looking to release this, and then probably put out a new novel probably once a quarter or so in the future. So how's that been?
Putting out a book is a lot of work. It's a lot more words on the page. This has been something I've been working on for a long time. It's a story I came up with when I was a much younger person, and have been developing it for quite some time. It's a fantasy novel, a little young adult kind of fantasy novel, in the vein of like a Harry Potter, a little bit of Stephen King thrown in. It's kind of a horror, scary element to it. Essentially, it has to do with the fact that when we're kids, we all have that one special thing, that one special toy or item of clothing, whatever that means the most to us from our childhood. And if we can retain it and keep it with us, and it kind of keeps the magic alive for us, and we can actually do great things with it. But unfortunately, we grow up, we get jobs, we go to school, whatever, friends, you go on Twitter too much, you forget about all that. And so this is about reconnecting with your childhood, reconnecting with that innocence and that specialness of life. It's basically an adventure story about a girl named Angie who's trying to help her grandfather find his marbles because he's lost them. But they've actually been stolen. And it sounds a little corny in the setup, but it's actually lost marbles. It's a really nice adventure story that I've just been wanting to do for a long time. And I'm really excited about being able to do it. And I could not be more happy about a project finally coming out, because I've seriously been working on this for probably a decade.
So all of those new products, all the new stuff we have coming up is because February 2013, Aspen turns 10 years old. I can truly say I never thought we would make it that long. So many things throughout the lifetime of our company I've heard. Obviously losing Mike, all the different things we've been through. I know everyone has trials and tribulations, but I feel we've definitely persevered. And whether it's just stupidity or just because we love what we do so much that we just kept going, we've definitely built an amazing catalog of books. We have an amazing group of creators that we work with, and we're just honestly just proud to be at our 10-year coming up. With that said, we have tons of plans, and not just let's have a party and celebrate for one weekend and get sloshed.
But we will be doing that. We will totally do that. While Tony's working on his page.
I'm just announcing, because I know everyone here at San Diego announces these huge things, partnering with these creators or these people or whatnot. The big announcement for us, though, is we've made it 10 years. And so starting February 2013, we're doing a 10 for 10 initiative where we're so happy we're able to provide you guys cool books and do what we do. You allow us to have a great job and have a lot of fun and meet a ton of great people. So for 10 months, for our 10th anniversary, we're going to be releasing a brand new book every single month. Whether it's a returning property or a brand new property, there's going to be 5 new ones, 5 returning ones, and they'll be set at a very special price, which I can't announce just yet, but trust me, it'll be almost free comic book day level. And so every single month, they'll be 100% guaranteed for the retailers. That way they know they're getting these books. We're putting our money where our mouth is for our 10-year anniversary. We're releasing 10 new books for 10 months. And every single month, we're just going to hopefully provide you all the books that you want, everything that Aspen can give you for 10 years of support. So I just want to say thanks to all of you for always being there for us and supporting us through all the thick and thin we've been through. It's you guys that keep us going. So I appreciate it, and we want to give that back all year long next year, starting February, from February through November, every single month. So be on the lookout. What we're going to be doing, because I didn't want to just announce all the books now and not have anything to announce later. So for the next couple months, we'll be doing creator interviews online through all different websites. We'll be announcing 2 new books each month. That way everybody can get prepped and say, oh cool, this is coming April, this is coming June, whatever. We have the whole schedule prepped from now through next December. So we're static. A bunch of these people up here are going to be working on all these books starting now, so they're all done on time. And And that's it. I just, once again, couldn't be more happy to be working with all these people and have a lot of really cool stuff on the way and hitting our 10-year, because it's weird, you know, when we hit that anniversary, Mike will be gone for 5 years at that time, which means it's been 5 years since then, so it's pretty crazy that we made it this far. So thanks again, because we have a lot of good stuff. If you guys will help us out, this is our Twitter hashtag for Aspen 10. We'll be posting everything and Twitter for you guys as things develop and create. So this will be what you guys want to follow, and Twitter too, for the Aspen 10-year anniversary that we're going to be celebrating all next year. Quickly, because I know we're running out of time, but Aspen Digital, we're probably about 85% with all of our catalog. If you guys can't pick up our books or find them in stores, everything's available on Comixology, iVerse, graphically. In about another month and a half or so, we'll be pretty much current with all of our catalog of books online. If that's not enough, we also still do some work for Marvel, do some work for DC. We work on a lot of their huge books. We did a humongous campaign for Axe for Anarchy, the graphic novel, where for the first quarter of this year, we did a digital comic book only, where a new page was released every other day, where we incorporated fans and consumers into the book and drew them in so they were able to tag themselves and put them up on Instagram and Facebook and all this stuff. And they wound up getting over 9 million unique hits and everything, so it was a tremendous success for them when they introduced their new girl fragrance. So hopefully there'll be more of that to come. We actually won an award for this. It was called the Gold Pencil, which is an advertising award for innovation in digital media. It was the highest award you could receive for it, and we won. So it was pretty cool receiving an honor like that. And I believe it's now up for a Cannes Award for digital marketing. So we're really excited because who knows, we might be Cannes winners. So that'll be pretty cool. Here's some exclusives that we made for this show. These are called our Century Editions, a new line of books that we're debuting one each day. This is the one for today. There's 2 more, so a lot of these have been selling out at the booth. If you haven't stopped by, please check them out. Coming up are a lot of our different prints, because obviously, this is a new sketchbook that we did for Mike this year, featuring a lot of his new stuff, a lot of never before seen stuff from before he passed away. A lot of our prints, a whole bunch of different stuff, because for San Diego we try to come out big for you guys, get a lot of really cool exclusives and whatnot. The tour print, and just hopefully get a lot of cool products for you. But aside from that, that's pretty much Aspen in a nutshell, because that's a lot of stuff. And all you guys, like I said, I don't know if there's too much more info I can give you. But thank you. Quickly, I'm going to let this run because I know I went through a few different things. For all you guys that are here, we do have a really cool item for you if you want to stick around for the Q&A right quick. And then we have some cool items to give you before you go. But I'll let this run, so if you want to turn up the lights, then we can do some Q&A. Cool. Anybody got any questions for us?